Welcome to Shark Week on Bloodbath & Beyond. Today we review Atomic Shark. The coast is toast.
Directed by A.B. Stone, starring Rachele Brooke Smith, Jeff Fahey, Bobby Campo, and David Faustino, best known as Bud on Married with Children.
Did anyone ever tell you how much you look like the Keebler elf?
Want to come upstairs and see how cookies are really made?
This movie's about an atomic shark, a radioactive shark that is attacking people, and a group of lifeguards need to kill it. So what do we like?
I liked this concept. A shark turned radioactive. It looks ridiculous, but you actually get to see this shark kill people.
And it looks cool doing it. It has like lava skin or something, like it's charred because it's radioactive and it's hot and it's melting the nearby local fish. And they're washing up on shore and causing a problem. Everything it touches catches on fire. And if you happen to eat any of these atomic fish, well, you hulk out and it gets out of control.
This film was just riddled with explosions and fires. I liked that it wasn't just the shark eating people, he was like cutting through people with his fins.
This movie knew what it was. You can tell by the editing choices. If there was something that was like more action-packed, you see like the crop bars on the top and bottom come down so it looks more like an action movie. If somebody was taking a selfie, maybe it'd go into like an Instagram filter mode and there'd be emojis. And some of the music choices in certain scenes were just like really on point.
1, 2, 3.
And I think this was one of those movies that was made intentionally bad. At first glance, you probably think not, but when you have all of these different aspects coming together, they knew what they were making and they were just having fun with it.
Yeah, this movie was very self-aware. Like with Gina and Kaplan, you can kind of feel the chemistry between the two of them and you think they're gonna have that last kiss moment. Gina's like, no, I gotta go kill the shark. And like Kaplan almost like breaks the fourth wall.
What are you doing?
Did I just misread that?
Yes.
I thought Gina was excellent as well. Like, she's our main lead. She crushes it. She's just a badass.
Oh no! Oh, she just got you down, Reek! Oh, you go down, Reek! You down!
She has the best ideas. She's smart about what she's doing. Everybody else looks just like bumbling idiots around her. And I like that.
I also enjoyed that this story had an antagonist in Reese. He's just the lifeguard who's like, I don't care about people's lives, there's no sharks. Go out in that water and let me just do my job. He is the character who you hate in this movie. But you need that character in these films. You really do. We've seen way too many shark movies where you don't have a good antagonist, and because the shark's not the antagonist, people.
Right, you're right. They're just doing what they would have done anywhere. But I heard selfies kill more people than sharks do, so.
Hi, sweetie.
I read on Facebook that more people die from taking selfies than from shark attacks. Is that true?
Of course not.
I liked your little gangster boy.
Hey, yo, what's up, Catman?
Shut up.
Like, I don't even remember his name, but he was so funny.
Oh, hey. You feeling better?
A lot. Take a picture of me so I can always remember the girl that saved my life.
At one point, John thought that he was a lifeguard, which he's certainly not. He's like 8 years old.
He was hanging with all the lifeguards.
He was
They
hanging
knew.
with lifeguards. Just because he's hanging with lifeguards doesn't mean he's a lifeguard. He's just a guy.
He could be Reese's like protege.
But he was so funny. Like, everything that he said was just like, it sounded like he was so gangster. And he pulled out that Sandlot card and executed it to a T.
This magic moment.
Little pervert! Oh man, he's a deep shit.
Now, what didn't we like? Reese, the antagonist, is honestly one of the worst actors I've seen in a very long time. Every single line that came out of this guy's mouth was just so unbelievable.
It was an engine fire. That's the official word.
From who? Official word from who?
The feds. Yeah, I got a call on the radio on a secret government channel. And they said the engine caught on fire.
And that's weird saying it when we're talking about an atomic shark killing people, but he was just like on a different level.
You know damn well he's not gonna listen to me.
Who would? Spouting all that BS about nuclear radiation.
It's the truth, and you know it.
That makes restaurants go boom.
It happened.
We saw it, man.
Why are you here?
Everyone else had like pretty decent acting. I mean, it wasn't great. No, of course it's not great. It's a sci-fi original shark movie. What do you expect?
Speaking of bad acting, this had one of the most awkward and weird crying scenes I've ever seen.
Like, I couldn't tell if her character was like fake crying because she snapped out of it.
I'll be back. Did she just flee the scene?
Maybe this specific scene was supposed to be funnier. It was just like awkward. It's important to note that the compositing isn't the greatest. Like, there is a lot of fire, there is a lot of flamey fins, but it doesn't look the best. We know that it's gonna be cheesy, but it is worth stating here so that you know, like, don't expect the best CGI when it comes to sci-fi shark movies, as if I'm the one who needs to tell you that. I'd also like to mention that there is way too much technology involved in this movie. It's like, this is 2016, so like drones were now, like, I guess, becoming a thing. You could buy them at Best Buy now. So they went out and bought a bunch of drones, so not only do we see that in the cinematography throughout the film, every second shot is an aerial shot. They also utilize drones an abnormal amount of times, like whether it's just cruising down the beach, like inspecting the shoreline for sharks, or if it's delivering a life jacket, or if it's just to make some booty shot porn website.
Drone comes, so do I.
Like, I'd never seen a movie talk about and use footage from drones as much as I have in this movie.
I like to state that Kaplan's injury was useless. It didn't slow him down. It didn't like cause any issues when it came to saving lives or going up against the shark.
You're a useless lifeguard with that cast on your leg.
But they made it such a strong point in the beginning of the film.
I got a good joke for you. What do you call a lifeguard who can't swim? Unemployed.
Around like 70% through the movie, you think it's about to end. And then it doesn't. Because they built up the story in such a way that you're like, okay, it's gonna end here. And that was like maybe an hour in. And then you're just like, oh, we still have 20 minutes left. And they're an exhausting 20 minutes.
I also felt that Troy and his girlfriend were a really weird addition to this movie.
Cute cat videos get more hits than you. That's because cute cat videos are like crack to people.
I find it hilarious when people think they know how YouTube works in movies.
Because we've got it all figured out, don't we? John, you better wear that fucking shark onesie. It's gonna bring in the views and likes.
His girlfriend's like, I gotta get on that boat so that I could like be a part of the views.
Damn it! I'm missing it. I need to get on that boat. I need to get on that boat. Pull next to them. I'm switching boats. Please.
There's an atomic shark about to blow up that boat. You're not going on it. It makes no sense. But the views!
We will all have a better chance of staying alive if you focus on spotting a glimmer in the water instead of on your 15 minutes of fame.
You look fat when you're condescending.
Bitch.
The guy was filming like a shark eating someone live.
Check out the number on the bottom of that window. 2.3 million and change. Yeah, that's how many people are watching right now.
Ninja has nothing on a live shark chase. Everyone's pushing streaming stuff, so we gotta stream. Check me out, Killsbury_TV on Twitch. Now it's time for our final thoughts and ratings. This was actually a pretty good time. It was a very low budget shark movie that had at least one name that would maybe pull an audience in David Faustino, and it had yet another unique shark. We had some great characters, we had some really confusing ones that made for fun times, and within the mediocrity of the acting, we had some real standouts when it came to the shittiness. You're gonna crack up at some of the lines in this movie.
You're fired. I'm gonna need you to turn in your whistle.
But at the same time, I also enjoyed how self-aware the movie was. The editing was really on point because they were able to utilize the cheesiness to have some fun with the editing style. When all is said and done, I think this is definitely worth checking out and I would recommend it. So I'm gonna give this 3 cases of workplace sexual harassment out of 5.
I like looking at you, Kylie, but I can replace you. Understand?
This film was surprisingly fun. For the quality of shark films out there, this is definitely on the higher scale when it comes to sci-fi. I had a lot of fun watching it. The characters were enjoyable. Whether their acting was great or bad, I enjoyed all the characters. Because they acknowledge how bad it actually is, that's what makes this film fun. If you're looking for a good shark film, I would recommend this one because it ticks off a lot of the boxes that you look for when it comes to this style of movie. So with that being said, I'm gonna give this film 3.5 arrogant Food Channel hosts out of 5.
I thought I would start you off with our bestseller, Mai, with sauteed onions, peppers, and minced garlic.
Let me chew. Just let me chew. Let me chew. And then I'll guess. You look impressed. Have you seen the show?
Yes.
Good.
As always, thank you for watching. Like this video and comment below with your thoughts on the film if you've seen it. If you haven't and you do want to check it out, there are links in the description where you can find it. If this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe to the channel to stay updated with everything Bloodbath and beyond.